Hello, I'm Gabby, and I'm here to tell you what could be a bedtime story. As everything around us begins to quiet, I find myself grappling with a bittersweet feeling, a struggle I'm sure many of you can relate to, the difficulty of saying goodbye. So, the story I bring you tonight isn't about goodbyes, it's about the many memories we made. After all, nothing is forever except the moments we choose to keep, whether in our minds or in our hearts. These are our memories, our moments, our very own mementos. Let's turn to page 1 and see where the story takes us, shall we?
Basketball, music. Oh, this is me.
São muitas memórias.
This reminds me of how much this Form 12 went through because of the COVID, and they were so brave. The graduation was a drive-through. I'm so proud of this year group.
Time flies.
She's looking all grown up there.
Good group of kids, good group of kids.
Flip presented me with a lot of challenges and a lot of new experiences.
I moved from Brazil and I knew some English, but I came here, I've never been to international school, so that certainly was a challenge.
It's the Christmas bazaars, it's the plays, it's the memories when we were little of doing our poetry festivals, or even the king and queen that we always had sitting in a chair. Like, it's those memories that stick out to me when I think of my days at Club.
I think the art department was probably my family during all these years. They helped me a lot. Miss Kemp and Mr. Sant were my therapists.
A relationship that you built, that you cannot describe it. They always have a lovely smile on their face when they see us. I love all my students, but this one was a very special one.
Os alunos procuram-nos não só para tirar dúvidas, mas para Miss, estou aqui, estou a precisar de uma palavra, estou a precisar de um abraço, não estou bem, estou a precisar de um carinho, e acho que isto nos aproxima muito dos alunos.
Quem está aqui? Está a Loti, a Bia, a Joaninha, a Raquel, a Matilde.
Há quantos anos é que conhece essas pessoas?
Ui, desde os 4 anos, a maioria deles.
She came to Clip and I started to get to know her little friends in lower school. A big hug to all the lower school teachers as well that helped. I think we talk about them and the teachers are a big part of this as well.
The water park is always a highlight of every year in Form 4. The play is always a huge big deal. Their nerves, and it always turns out great. Another really big highlight has to be Carnival.
I had Beatriz Fernandes as being the one that was always disagreeing with everything. And I had José Luís Menezes that always would come into class with a huge hug saying, "Hi Miss, are you okay today?" He was lovely. There's one more, Rafael Estevinho. He was always happy student with a huge smile in his face. He would deal with all the difficult issues, but in a way that they didn't like it difficult. So he was very mature back then as well.
Escolhi a foto do Nuninho.
A cantar.
A cantar. Foi sempre aquele menino doce que passou pela minha vida. E vê-lo crescer e especialmente a personalidade dele e ser extremamente correto e kind com os outros. E ver as facetas todas que ele tem e sem medos apresenta-se como ele próprio é. É uma pessoa extremamente especial.
Nuno Kelly's my future politician.
I've chosen one of Lydia. She's looking very beautiful and grown up. She was always tried to be proper, you know? Wouldn't always finish her work, but she always tried to do the right thing. And then the other photo I have, the other one is Nuno. I couldn't not mention him, but I do remember him, sorry Nuno, with long hair when you were in my class, and you were such a little stud. Even back then, all the girls loved Nuno, and you were so charming and amazing in the play, and I think I'll never forget your smile and your personality.
It was one of the most special moments in my time at CLIP as a teacher, as a mum. I've probably never been so nervous in all of my time.
My singer, she'll be singing with Taylor Swift in a few years. Taylor Swift will be opening for her. Then I've got Joaninha, Lopes. It's like I say, Nihai. And then of course I have my Beatriz. She's grown up to be a beautiful woman, and I know she's going to be successful in whatever she chooses to do. Very proud of her. I think that's basically sums it up. They're like family. They're my daughter's friends, they're my friends. They'll always have a special place in my heart.
She's my little sister, and she'll always be, to me, she's still Form 6. She'll always be Form 6 to me. I cannot imagine her in the stage with the cap and gown. We are super bonded, super united. I love her.
She's very ambitious. She's a very big hard worker, while seems to always find the time to be there for those that need her.
I am so incredibly proud of her. She definitely processes things through humor and laughter a lot. But when she does show a more tender emotional side, you feel like it's a very special moment. It means that something's touched her very deeply. And when it happens, you feel very lucky that you have got to experience it.
I was out of the country for over like a year in total, and I couldn't help her in those moments. And when I came back, she was studying by herself, she was getting better grades, and it was just incredible to see the evolution that she managed to do on her own without my help.
I'll find a way to get to her. If she just says I need to be there, I'll find a way to travel. That has never stopped us, so.
When I was apart and I didn't get to see her every day, it definitely left a hole. She was such a natural foil, and I definitely don't feel the same way when I'm apart from her.
If I gave you a blank photograph for you to envision the next memory Beatriz will create, what would you like it to be?
Anything that involves a smile, as long as she's happy.
Achieving the goals that she will set out, and her smiling, she's also the thing that makes me smile the most.
Whatever happens next for Gabby or for any of the kids, that happiness, that achievement, I don't know if I can describe it in a single photograph, but just a big smile, a happy future. That's all we can ask for, right? A little bit of money as well.
I would probably frame a moment where I am having fun with Constanza outside while our dogs are just losing their minds.
See them finish their educational journey and to see their next step and how they finish. I think that would be an amazing memory to see.
Don't worry, everything's gonna be okay. Change is good.
I'm really excited and terrified at the same time. I want to see what university is like, what leaving my house is like, you know, living by myself and creating my own adventures.
I'm very, very curious what things will make her really passionate about the area she studies, because she's already so eager to jump in with both feet that I'm super curious to see what she will find once she is there.
Okay, I don't want to see her cry because that'll affect her makeup, so I'll say one thing and one thing only. Rebolacci ciao.
Best of luck in your driving lessons.
When you were there in the Head Royce playground on the floor, and you know what had just happened after you had fallen, and you got right back up again, you were showing an unbelievable level of grit and determination at such a young age. And I think that if you approach everything else in your life with that same level of determination, there's nothing that you can't accomplish.
Well, that was quite the story. And so, until one day, I wish you all good night, sleep tight, and if the bedbugs bite, just remember, you have a friend in Liverpool who can help.